And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Raptors starting five. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. And it's quickly in at the 1 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Shepherd is out there with Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 4. Well, we've got some games behind us now, Doris, and at this point of the season, what has caught your attention so far?
I mean, for me, BA, it's always about what players have made the leap. Which ones have refined their games by the hard work they put in the offseason. And for me, boy, a number of guys have really taken big steps.
Here's Shepherd over quickly, and it's Shepherd missing. Barrett against Williams. Counted.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Williams on the wing, over Ingram. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Shepherd.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
To the left wing. Pass to Barrett. Here's Barnes. Now here's Quickly. There's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
Here's Shepherd. Toronto making their last shot. Williams on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Barrett. Outside for Ingram. Second shot opportunity. That one's wide left.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Claxton. Tip back in for 2.
Well, Claxton is always around the bucket. No surprise he gets to the offensive window and makes good use of it.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Toronto. Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Barrett.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
And it's Ingram off the drive. Offensive rebound. Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him. Well, Hield always has the green light from behind the arc. This guy's so efficient.
Inside, here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Walter, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
Raptors foul. Sandro, number 33. First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side Bull. Pass to Fultz. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Grady Dick. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Mamukelashvili. He shoots. Misses off the right iron.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
For three, Dimon. First shot won't go. The Raptors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Mamukelashvili. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fultz passes to Bol. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Fifth best, Toronto.
Recently, they've been effective in getting good looks. Field goal percentages are typically tied to the quality of your shots.
Mobo, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Good on the second one. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. 3-point lead. That one goes. Count it.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
To the middle. Here's Hield. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It's a beautiful thing. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Fultz. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Hield. A deep three. And the Nets miss again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Down low. Here's Clowney. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mobo in at the 5. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Simmons has got his second basket of the game. Toronto leading by 4. Quickly with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. To the wing, right side. Abaji, the pass to Ingram. The shot, no good. Good D by Simmons. To the inside. Ingram up top. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Toronto. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Quickly outside. Barrett with it. Claxton picks him up. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
Raptors lead by 4. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Outside Thibault. Pass to Simmons. Nifty move. Rebound Toronto. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
Another miss by Simmons.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players. Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Brooklyn making some changes. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Hield comes in for Thibault. Dimon comes in for Williams. Toronto also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Abaji. And it's Grady Dick in for Barrett. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Quite simply, Brandon Ingram is a point getter, so he will absolutely take those on the break.
Pass to Simmons. Poeltl with the block. Here's Ingram. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons. Here's Clowney, covered by Poeltl. Drills it from deep. Clowney's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
Robbed. Outside Hield. Right side Simmons. Takes a three. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yes, he has the size, but you also have to be willing to be alert and active on the offensive glass. Ben Simmons, always a willing participant.
Ingram against Hield. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. 13.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Brandon Ingram, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
Brooklyn making some changes. Bol comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Markelle Fultz in for Shepherd. Toronto also changing it up. Mobo, he's checked in for Poeltl. Walter comes in for Mamukelashvili. Shed comes in for Quickly.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside Hield. Lets it go from deep. Mobo with the rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 7.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2. Clowney.
First free throw is good. And the Raptors making a change here. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Shed. It's not going to go for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Raptors up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hi, folks. Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, give us your take.
It's great to see a team going inside, challenging the defense in the paint. You don't see that mentality as often in today's game. So much is perimeter. Guys want to stay on the outside. They don't want to get sweat equity.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Nets?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something we never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
They've got Shepherd. Ben Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5.
Well, one thing you know about Jakob Poeltl, this guy never stops working. What a motor.
Here's Quickly. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap. And the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Toronto leading by 7. Here's Barrett. The rebound by Shepherd. Simmons against Quickly with the fadeaway. Another miss by Simmons.
This is frustrating. You come out to start the second half, you've made 1 of your first 4 shots.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
First team.
And he makes the first.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Here's Quickly. Poeltl in the post. He's guarded by Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Barrett can't hit.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Abaji. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the line for him here. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Bowl, he's checked in for Claxton. Clowney comes in for Ben Simmons. Fultz, he's checked in for Thybulle. Dimon comes in for Shepherd. Toronto also changing it up. Mamukelashvili comes in for Poeltl. And it's Grady Dick in for Quickly. And the Raptors making a change here. Shed's checked in. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Brooklyn foul. Denon.
Fields checked in for Williams. Toronto also changing it up. Mobo comes in for Scotty Barnes. And it's Walter in for Abaji. Pass to Mobo. Toronto passing it around. Here's Mamukelashvili. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Shed. Tipped. And they get it back. Mobo gets the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Nets trail by 7. Hield on the wing. Shoots over Walter. And it's Hield missing. The Raptors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That shot missing. Solid defense from Bowl. The Nets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Dick.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Scotty Barnes checked in for Shed. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Hield. Off target with the 3.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. And it's the Raptors with the ball.
Brooklyn foul.
Destined to be a basketball player, Jacoby Walter was named to be in the league.
D.A., how about this? His first name is a combination of Jordan for Michael Jordan and Kobe for the great Kobe Bryant. His parents couldn't decide, so why not combine them? I love that.
Pass to Hield. Now Fultz. 5 to shoot. Here's Clowney. No good again that time.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Dick. The rebound by the Nets. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And B.A., they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. Well, the Raptors shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Barnes. Barnes from point-blank range.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
There's Fultz with a 3. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 15. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. So for Toronto right now, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Brandon Ingram out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Dick in at the 3, the small forward. Quickly, the rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams from long range. And the 3-pointer goes.
Yeah, Shepherd has a knack of getting his teammates open looks.
Raptors lead by 12. Here's Ingram. Connects on the foul line jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Quickly outside. Pass to Dick. Takes the 3. Fires in the triple.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Fultz finds Simmons. it down hard.
Yeah, Ben Simmons has the basketball on a string. How about that move, folks? Look out.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Nets making a change here. Dible's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Allie, thank you. Ingram, the pass to Quickly. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 13. Here's Simmons. And that one drops. Simmons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Now here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. He got a piece of it, and he stays with it. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. And that one's long. And that's a foul. Called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And the Nets call time here. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, B.A.? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake. I don't believe this will ever happen.
Quickly from outside. Williams grabs the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And here's Shepard for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to Quickly. The floater rejected by Claxton.
Love rim protection from Nick Claxton. That is a big-time block.
Barrett with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Zaire Williams picks one up. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Pirtle with the bucket.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Raptors.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scotty Barnes.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Mobo, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Walter comes in for Ingram. Shed comes in for Barrett. To the left side wing. Walter from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and we'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So Toronto takes the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm